Hey there everybody, welcome back for another video. I am currently sitting in my lapidary shop, but a few days ago I went agate hunting and I found some really beautiful Lake Superior agates. Check these out.
Yuck. So right down in here, I think I spotted Lake Superior agate. Looks like it kind of has some waxiness to it. Oh, it's got some bands in there. Man, I gotta find me some water to get that thing cleaned up to show you. Give me a second. All right, I got some water here. We'll rinse this thing off, take a peek at those bands. It's got some really pretty bands all over in it. Excuse me, Taco Bell. Yeah, that is a really sweet agate. I love that. When you see the agate I'm about to show you, it's going to blow your mind. Oh my gosh, look at how pretty that is. Oh, two-sided. There's the back. Oh, it's so perfect. And the front. Oh my gosh. It's so beautiful. Oh, what a beauty. Gosh, that makes me so happy. This Lake Superior agate is sticking out like a sore thumb. Check that out. Oh, let's check out those bands. Ready? Oh yeah. So many orange bands. Oh, that is sweet. What a great find. Good size too. A Lake Superior agate sticking out. All these rocks right here. Oh, it's kind of dirty. It's got some really great size to it. Here, we'll get that wet, see if it's got any bands. Oh, it's got awesome bands all over it. Wow, beautiful limonite stained agate. Oh, that's awesome. Wow, that is sweet. That's an awesome find. I just spotted a very chunky, very chunky Lake Superior agate nodule. Get that wet. Oh my gosh, look at that beautiful window on this chunky nodule. Oh, it's so pretty. That's some good size too. Oh my gosh, that is so beautiful. A little bit of limonite staining. Oh, awesome. That little pocket right there. Gosh, that is so sweet. What a great Lake Superior agate. Oh my gosh, this is the find of the day. A chunky Lake Superior agate. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is the best agate I found of the year. Oh my gosh. Seriously, check out those bands in that. That is what's up. Oh my gosh. I am so grateful right now. What a beauty. Sweet bands. I'm pretty sure I found myself, looks to be like a pretty hefty agate nodule. I don't see any bands on it, but I think this would be a really good one to cut. So let's bring it back and cut it and see what's hiding on the inside.
So I have 6 here, and these 3 you did not see. I found them and threw them right in my pocket. This one right here is going to be a mossy agate. I bet this one has some bands, and this one hopefully isn't just quartz. The verdict is out with this guy. I looked it over, and I was like, man, I don't see any bands or anything. I'm hoping it's hiding some beautiful stuff on the inside, but it sure does look like an agate nodule. This guy right here has some awesome bands, but it looks like it has some fractures, so I'm a little nervous to cut it, but I want to see what those bands look like on the inside, so we're going to cut it right through the middle. And my favorite nodule from this micro hunt, this guy right here, there's a big part of me that doesn't want to cut it, but there's more unknown to this nodule than there is known. All we have is right here, a little bit of quartz coming in through here, so I want to cut it through there and see what is hiding on the inside. Ugh, makes me nervous because it's so cool. I love nodules with bands, it's so sweet, but we're gonna cut it open. And for the rest of our finds from this hunt, let's cut this guy up front. That one's pretty sweet. So I've started the cutting session off with our first 3 of 6, and we are using my little 6-inch high-tech diamond saw with a brand new thin sintered blade. This is gonna come in super clutch when we get to cutting these 2 bigger ones right here. But let's check out our first 3 cuts. Our first one here, I believe, is most likely gonna be all quartz inside. Oh, pretty much all quartz. It does have some nice little agate bands on the bottom and everything. I'm not at all disappointed with that. I think that's really pretty. Not too bad. Almost looks like the bands have a little bit of shadow banding. That's really cool. I like that one. And this guy right here, I am pretty sure is going to be mossy. Interesting. That is so unique. Kind of hard to say. It's like really dense. I don't even know what variation you would say. I know it's an agate nodule. Maybe it's just like a low grade Kill Sydney agate nodule. I don't know. No bands really. It's still pretty though. I'll give it that. I think it's pretty. And our third cut here, I have high hopes for this guy. It was a hard cut. Took about a minute, which with a brand new blade on the little 6-inch, I think is pretty quick for this size. Not too bad. Let's see. Oh, it's got a couple eyes in there, or maybe like more tubes, but it's got that darn fracture in there. But it does have some really sweet bands. Man, that stinking fracture. What a bummer. You can imagine without that, this would be a really beautiful agate. But anyway, we are now going to get into hopefully some of the good stuff. This one, I'm still kind of like verdicts out, I guess. There's a little kind of waxy end here. I think it's gonna be mossy. That's my kind of guess. I don't see any visible bands. I hope it shocks me and it's just packing some heat inside. Let's cut it open and find out. Well, that one was a hard cut. I still don't know. Let's just check this baby out. Let's see what's going on inside. Oh gosh, there's nothing. I totally thought we were gonna have some hidden bands in there. Man alive, so far we really haven't cut much for bands. This is how it goes, folks. Can't all be winners. Gotta kiss a few frogs. The next 2 for sure will have bands. I can guarantee you that. Well, what a stinker. This guy will have bands for sure. My fear is fractures. How many fractures is it gonna have? I know that there is a fracture running across right there. Well, I just made it disappear. I'm gonna cut it right in through here like that and hopefully get that beautiful orange pattern on the inside. So yeah, let's do it. Moment of truth with this guy. Have a feeling I know what's going on the inside. But let's see. Oh boy. It does have some fractures, but good grief, look at those pretty bands. Man, oh man. Gosh, where did that one run across? Was it? Yeah, it was right there. They kind of say don't cut, into fractures. You can see it right there. You can see how it runs through. Yeah. What do? I like it better cut over not cut. to be honest. So I'm very happy with how this turned out. I do think it's worth polishing, and that is so nice. That's cool too. It's almost got a little like green yolk up there. That's sweet. And those bands in the center. Very beautiful depth. Woo! Well, hey, we got one for sure that was going to have bands, but hey, happy with that orange banded beauty. Last but not least, and the one I honestly don't want to cut. I think that little window right there is sweet, but it's just not quite big enough. I want to see what's going on inside there. There's definitely going to be some quartz. You can see it running down in there. I just hope it's not too much. Hopefully, the majority of it is bands. So I'm going to be cutting it right in through there. It's going to take probably 2-3 minutes because it's pretty thick all the way around, and hopefully get a really good cut placement, really beautiful bands on the inside. It was almost 3 minutes on the dot. Just shy. It felt pretty solid. Oh, I am so nervous. I just want it to work out and be beautiful. And oh gosh, I love nodules. Really hope it played out and it's just perfect inside. Let's do it. Oh, that is pretty sweet. There is a lot of fractures in there, but that is cool. Interesting too, I must say. That pattern there and how it just kind of comes around. It's very, very swirly. The quartz in there, that's pretty sweet. That's kind of neat. I don't mind that. That's really, really cool. Definitely one down the road I will polish. Man, it's funny how that quartz shoots in there so much. You know what I mean? Interesting. Well, that was fun. I'm glad that we got, I would say, for sure, this is my favorite one. It was fun finding it, fun cutting it, fun seeing it's kind of unconventional banding and stuff in there. It's not as, I guess, traditional. It's just kind of doing its own thing, Kind of zoom in a little bit here. Just a little flow channel right there. That's so cool. Coming in through there. Neat. It's so fun cutting these agate nodules. Well, I had a ton of fun finding those beautiful Lake Superior agates. I hope the next time I get out, I have just as much luck as that. It was like shooting fish in a barrel. It was so much fun. And I also had a lot of fun cutting them open. You never know what you're going to get on the inside. Some of them that I thought were going to be insane were kind of meh. And that really big one, the last one, I know it had a lot of quartz, but it was so unique in the way the bands formed around it that you just can't be disappointed in that. And I'm really happy with how that one turned out. And I hope you all enjoyed this very fun finding and cutting video. Thank you so much for joining me. We'll see you next time. Bye.